Hey folks, Patrick Stewart. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Tonight, sorry I'm being a little lazy sitting down. Got the boot on the foot, got a little broken foot going on. My friend John's been watching Star Wars for the first time in his life. Rogue One, original trilogy, all the prequels. Tonight, we're actually going to do Solo. Before we go any further, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, give us a like, subscribe for future content, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when these videos are dropping. Frankly, I'm ready to get through this one so we can get to the sequel trilogy. So John, what do you know about Solo?
I know it's a movie. It's about Han Solo.
Okay.
That is all.
Alright. I'm going to forewarn you. Harrison Ford does not play Han Solo in this one.
I gathered that.
This is a young Han Solo. One thing I do want to let y'all know, just for the sake of honesty, we don't want to fake John's reaction. I know the end of this movie, spoiler alert, end of this movie, Darth Maul is revealed. I was so excited to surprise John with that because he liked Darth Maul so much. But then this is the text, voice text that I got from John literally just a few days ago, knowing we were going to watch Solo this week.
Hey bro, you never told me Darth Maul survived. What's up?
Yeah, so I got that text. I was hot. I was livid. I'm like, how in the world? Who spoiled this for John? Who told John that Darth Maul was still alive? I was so mad. I mean, that was like the big reveal at the end of this movie. So John, take a moment to tell the folks exactly how you found out, because I think it's actually interesting how he found out.
Oh man, I had a guy at work that he works at a remote office, and we had met last week for the first time. His notification tone on his phone were lightsabers. And I thought, oh, I know that sound. He's a Star Wars fan. So I said, hey, you a Star Wars fan? We started talking about Star Wars. I started talking about our channel and how I've watched Star Wars.
Hang on, time out. So you're talking about Star Wars at work?
Yeah.
So you've got, okay, real Star Wars fan. He's talking about Star Wars at work.
At work.
Sorry,
At
interrupt.
work.
Continue.
Being unproductive.
Yeah, unproductive, on the clock, making money at work, Star Wars. Continue, go on,
Yeah.
sorry.
So we started talking about the movies, and he's like, oh yeah, I love them, and this and that, and blah-bitty, blah-bitty, blah, blah-bitty, blah, and I love how Darth Maul didn't die, and he came back, and I was like, what? And I was like, where's my phone? Bro, you didn't tell me Darth Maul's still alive.
So there was actually a very subtle comment that Jason made in the post-reaction to Phantom Menace, where he was talking about Darth Maul being dead, and I left it in there.
You know, Obi-Wan, he watched his master killed in front of him, and yeah, he got his revenge, or did he?
I didn't catch
Yeah,
it.
well, it's just because we wanted to keep it subtle.
Yeah,
but
I
it just,
get it.
folks, you know, I can't hide John from the world. What I love about this story is that John was talking about Star Wars outside of just this. It has made an impact on his life. So I'm sorry that surprise got spoiled.
Yeah.
I think you would have had your mind blown. I still think you're going to be like,
Yeah.
whoa, dude, this is awesome. So Jason, I know that you've told me that Solo is your favorite of all the Star Wars films. Now this film is, I don't want to ruin the film for you, John, but this one's got a lot of controversy simply because the fans really did not receive it too well. They felt like it was a bit rushed, and they just really couldn't see this actor as Han Solo. They wanted to see Harrison Ford as Solo. But this is Jason's favorite, so I really kind of want to pick his brain. All right, so so Jason,
a little heavy. Killing me.
Jason, I know this is your favorite of the Star Wars films.
It is.
Not mine. I like it. I do thought it was really well done, but I want to hear your thoughts because this is your favorite film. So go ahead, tell the folks what's going on.
Like I've said, this is my favorite of the Star Wars movies. I've always loved the Han Solo character, how he is always seems to be the right place, the right time, sometimes the wrong place, the wrong time. If you look at him throughout all of the movies, I truly believe that he is force sensitive. He just doesn't know it. You know, he calls it like his intuition, but I believe it's the force that kind of guides him. But I love this how you see his backstory of why he is the way he is, why he treats people the way he treats them, how he's guarded, and what motivates him, and just kind of why he doesn't trust anybody until he finds out that they are trustworthy. But yeah, I would say this is my favorite Star Wars movie. I know I'm probably gonna catch some hate on that, but I love this movie.
So, check me out on Patreon. I am there. It's in the link below. We just finished doing a drawing giveaway to all of the patrons on Patreon for an Ultra Sabers lightsaber. Mark McKeever won that. Finally got confirmation that yes, it is made. They're being shipped to me, so I will get that to you very soon. But for Christmas, we are actually going to, all three of us, be signing this bad boy. We're going to be doing a giveaway to one of the patrons on Patreon for this little bad boy that we're going to sign. And if you're already on Patreon, thank you for supporting us in that fashion. It really helps. It goes back in the production of these videos. You're going to be entered in the drawing. Every tier is an entry. If you want to join Patreon, I am going to leave this open for at least till the end of the month. That way you can get on the drawing too. And we're actually also cooking up a little Christmas surprise for patrons on Patreon as well. We're going to be sending out some Christmas goodies. That won't be a drawing giveaway. That's going to be everybody on Patreon. Let's get into this thing.
That's not accurate.
Come on. Don't let him get away!
To buy our way out of the control zone and off Corellia. Han, this could work.
This is gonna work. I don't think I'm ever gonna learn.
What did you say?
Everybody stand back!
What's that supposed to be?
This is a thermal detonator that I just armed.
This is...
The sun, it burns, it burns.
Get in!
68.
They're gremlins.
Nice, ready?
I love it.
Stop at once. You must follow the proper protocol.
Walking the traffic stingers fast.
Han, no, we're not gonna make it.
Oh yeah?
Han, I'm telling you, it's too tight.
Watch this!
Run.
This is where I sign up to be a pilot, right?
If you apply for the Imperial Navy, but most recruits go into the infantry.
I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy. Han,
What?
I don't have people.
Solo. Good luck, Han Solo. We'll have you flying in no time.
Feed him to the beast.
The beast? Wait, there's a beast? Hold on.
Hey! Hey, big fella.
Kill him too fast. Yeah, kill him slower.
Kill him.
Wait! See what happens when you listen to me? Hey, what are you doing? Follow me!
I get all worked up. See, it's a party.
Something tells me he's the bad guy.
Hey, they're never gonna be so toxic, any of them.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Yeah, this is Han Solo and Chewbacca. They're with me.
I'm driving boss.
We're just friends, all right? You're touchy.
Beckett, you have put me in a terrible position. You'd need an incredibly fast ship and a brilliant pilot.
We'll find a ship. We've already got the pilot.
He is arrogant and he's hungry. If you do fail me again, you'll all be out of options.
So I thought that went really well.
Get this done as quick and as clean as possible. What do you need?
I can scrounge up the gear. You got a line on the ship?
He was gonna kill us if we fell.
I'm serious. Stick me.
Don't listen to him.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, great hand. Eyes on your own cards, buddy. All of them. There. Well, now I see yours.
But not good enough. What's the buck?
Yeah, that's right.
He's a cheater.
First of all, there she is. My pride and joy. The Millennium Falcon.
What?
Oh, my sackball central circuit is sticking. You're gonna have to do that thing again later.
Yeah.
Coordinates in now. Just
That's
keep your
weird.
pinky on the yoke. Try not to mess anything up.
Whatever you say, my lady. Just let me know when you're ready to jump.
I guess I'll have to destroy that little guy. Somehow I never get bored with him.
Yeah.
You can't wipe them off. They're holograms.
Nice.
Ripped his arms off.
It would have fit me perfectly, but it's fine.
Remember, Obi-Wan wasn't around to do it.
You want that?
I created a distraction!
Come on, this way!
Just have to find a faster route.
There isn't one. You can't make the Kessel Run in less than 20 parsecs.
Watch me.
How?
Take a shortcut. Through there.
Spectacular way of killing us all. I'll give you that.
What's going on? Since when do you know how to fly?
190 years old?
Hang on! This is the mall? No, that's not the mall. I don't know what this is. That's a living thing. There. That's the mall. It's a gravity well.
Just did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Not if you round down, buddy.
All I gotta do is give him the signal. You're surrounded.
Sorry. Do your thing.
Find me on Tatooine.
What's on Tatooine?
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together a crew.
Find your opponent's weakness and use it. I'm yours. Beckett and Chewbacca, you have to go after them. Go and save Chewbacca. He needs you. You're gonna need him too.
I wasn't there. But if I had been, perhaps I could have saved him.
Bring the ship and come to me on Dathomir, and you and I will then decide what to do about traitor Beckett. Kira, you and I will be working much more closely from now on.
He's always roll one leg.
He's got magic legs.
Magic legs. He said, Lieutenant Dan, I got new legs.
They're relentless. I'll give you that.
Came as fast as I could, buddy.
I hope you're still paying attention because now I'm going to tell you the most important.
Smart move, kid. For once,
You got everything you need there, pal? If you'd only had this little green Psylocke, you would have beaten this.
Beckett said he heard about this very big gangster putting together a job. No, I'm telling you, it's gonna be great.
All right, well there you have it, folks. We just got through watching the Solo movie, the Han Solo movie. Did enjoy it while I watched it. I'm glad we got through it. Probably figured this one was going to drag a bit. For me, watching it this time again, I can see where the movie drags a bit. I can, at an honest, introspective look at it, see why some of the Star Wars fans have a bit of a distaste in their mouth for this one, but at the same time, I really enjoy the backfill of Han Solo's story. The big takeaway for me that I've thought about is the Millennium Falcon, the absence of the escape pod. That's one thing in the beginning of the movie. The Falcon looks a bit different because the escape pod is up there in the nose. He jettisons the escape pod. Well, all throughout the rest of Star Wars movies, you always see the gap there where the escape pod should have been. And Han Solo never replaces that escape pod. I think that is a very subtle nod to the character that Han Solo is. He never leaves a way out, never plans for a way out. He's always just by the seat of his pants, not expecting to have to escape, always expecting to win. An escape pod is something you put if you're looking for a backdoor exit, and that's just not Han's character. You know, he's always go, 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 headstrong, and I like that little subtle nod. Maybe it was intentional, maybe it wasn't, but that's how I take it. But anyway, I want to get Jason's thoughts on this thing, so without further ado, riff on this, tell me what you think, tell me why you love this one and it's your favorite.
I love the characters in this one. I love how it kind of does a deep dive into Solo. Even though he is his own man, he takes a lot of traits that Woody Harrelson character had, and like the don't trust anybody. Always assume they're gonna betray you. Like you could just see that sign, like at the very end of the movie, when Kira flies off, you just see that that defeat in his face, of well, he was right, it's the story of love and loss, and just how that Han just he before Leia, he only I guess really only ever loved one woman, and how that that woman betrayed him, and he'd been told the entire movie, don't trust anybody. He's I guess ultimately good, even though he keeps telling himself I'm not the good guy, I'm the bad guy, but it's that whole it's he's I would almost say he's not pure good, but his intentions are all even though they may seem jaded and just for him, just like he gave the hyperfuel to the Marauders, right? I mean he could have made buku's bucks on that, but he didn't. He went ahead and let them start the rebellion, and it's to me it's like the ultimate story arc of of recentering. He started out he's just this just kind of street urchin, street rat. In the midst of all of it, he finds who he wants to be, even though it's not who he wants to be, it's who he thinks he wants to be. But in the end, he's still the Han that we all have come to love. I love the story of Han Solo. I love how his not really rise to power, but his rise up. And I love how the story of how he gets the Falcon. To me, this is my favorite of the Star Wars movies, followed really closely by Rogue One. Ultimately, good movie.
So I want to capture your jadedness on this. All right, John. Be brutally honest.
Well, I came into it with not many expectations, but honestly, I expected it to be better.
Was it let down?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the highest point? If there was a high point, if there's something you actually enjoyed that you liked, what would it be?
Donald Glover's portrayal of Lando.
Okay, he did a good job. What about Woody Harrelson's character?
Didn't really get into Woody Harrelson at all.
Okay. Well, I mean, you already knew you were going to see Darth Maul going into this.
Yeah.
Would like to see more.
Yeah.
Did you catch the magic legs?
Yep, I saw the magic legs.
I didn't see that the first time around. I missed it. And then when I saw it the second time, I saw the mechanical legs.
Yeah, I was hoping that scene would be cooler than it really was.
Yeah, kind of. But like we were talking about earlier, I felt like it was unnecessary.
Yeah, I can see how you'd feel that way.
We didn't have to have this to understand Han. I think it's like a guilty indulgence. Like, hey, somebody sat back and said, I wonder what it would be like to give Han's backstory. I like how he came through getting the Falcon. That was cool. I love seeing him and Chewie get together. Because Chewie and his relationship was always tight. We get a nod to see how old Chewie is. He's about 200. I didn't like how he got his last name. It was just kind of like a, you're Solo. Yeah. But, I mean, I liked it. I can understand why people enjoy it. Do I rank it up there high? No, I really don't. I think the lowest rating you've given a Star Wars film yet was the original 1977 Star Wars New Hope. What'd you give that one, like a 2?
Yeah, I think it was a 2.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I give this one a 4.
I mean, I can respect it. I honestly went into this thinking you weren't going to enjoy it. I think going forward, I think you're going to like the newer Star Wars movies a whole lot better. I think you're going to start seeing your ratings going up and staying up, like you did with Revenge of the Sith, and mine going down. From this point on, for me, Star Wars for me, I can take it or leave it. Whatever. I like the originals best.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, though, I have found through seeing other people do what we're doing now, that people new to Star Wars in this day and age, I think you're really going to like 7, 8, 9. I do.
Okay.
And I can totally respect that if you do. It's like I respect you don't like this one, but you said you give this one a 4, scale of 1 to 10. I give it a 5. I don't dislike it, but there's nothing about it that stands out to me that's just like, woo, this movie's just awesome. Oh, something I wanted to tell you about. Now, you never got to see this in the original trilogy, but there's a big scandal, if you want to call it that, with the original fans of the original trilogy. In the old movies, the way George Lucas filmed it, when Greedo comes into the bar in Star Wars and is holding Han at gunpoint and Han shoots him under the table, Greedo never fires his pistol, ever. Han shoots first. If you look it up on the internet, type in the phrase Han shot first, there's a whole argument about that. George Lucas filmed it. Han Solo didn't give Greedo the chance, he just straight up shot him. Well, then when he remastered him, he went back and made Han look like he did this super dodge to the side when Greedo shot at him, and that Han shot in self-defense. That's not the character of Han. Han straight up shot him first. Well, what I like Ron Howard did in this one, they definitively answer that question. At the very end, when he's talking to Beckett, before Beckett can even finish talking, he straight up shoots him. And you see Chewbacca like, what the heck, man? Han shot first. There's no quibble about it. It is what it is. That's Han's character. Like Jason said earlier, yes, he's a good guy, but he's not wholly good. I'm just ready to kind of move on. I don't know about you.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, definitely move on. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, Patrick Stewart, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thanks for hanging out with us. I knew this would be like ripping a Band-Aid off. It was time to get through it. I promised the viewers we'd get through it, but we did. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the Patreon page, be part of the giveaway, and stay nerdy with it. Yeah, let's get nerdy with it. See you then, John.
See ya.